Yeah. Sorry about that, Kyle. My internet just went off again. It got a complete cut off from the. Yeah, it was. It just happened like lickety split. I knew I was gonna answer something like that, and it was something that I never expected. So I'm sorry. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be. I was right when I'm gonna say it's gonna be part one, and I did it, and I meant, and I was right, of course. 100% corrected. So definitely correct. Hmm. Man, I'm starting to hate this. Okay, we are back. So here we go again. So yeah, everyone's alibi is watertight. Unbelievable. Hold on, let me checking on my phone. Why'd you get give me a why you can't give me a break? Uh, that's better. Okay, that is better. I'm glad that I'm you need a new yeah, I need a new bear for the running wheel. Huh? Got one lead? Mia, it's you! What took you so long? Uh, so Maya has trouble calling you unless she's really in trouble? Right. Oh wait, I guess that means you're really in trouble. What did you mean we have one lead? Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. But boy, no way am I telling you losers. I don't know, he didn't sound like it was going to help us at all. Thanks, now I'm more worried than I was before. Okay, back to the studios. Wow, she's tired. Uh-huh. Are you over exhilarating? Are you hyperventilating, Miss Oldbag? He's been chasing that boy this whole time. Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. A hostage? What's this about a hostage? He dropped this and ran? It's kind of hard to understand with all that huffing and puffing. Good idea. Miss Oldback, might I... Do I have anything that I might trade with her? A trade. Ghost Mia. First Satsune Miku with the letter Z, and now Ghost Mia, who's now in charge, who's now in the taking over of Maya's body. I wonder. The card key. Yeah, it's a card key for Studio One. Right, a card key to Studio One. You was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio One. Why not? Yes, it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Trade. These samurai steel cards? Steel samurai cards, huh? What's this? Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Steel samurai cards. There she goes, hobbling off to the studio. Alright, outside Studio 1. Outside Studio 2. The trailer. No. Well, you know, I would like to try out to, I don't know, but then again, trying to use an Elgato to live stream, which is kind of tricky unless you have really good RAM. That is another story. October 18th, Global Studios, employee area. Hey! Hey, you wait a sec! Yeah, his name's Cody Hawkins. Why don't we go to the dressing room? October 18th, Global Studios dressing room. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you! Crap, he's getting away! How did she... I'm Cody. Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? I'm not so sure I'm qualified to ask for kids, though, because I'm no Ronald McDonald, you know. The Steel Samurai's so cool. I think he's the bomb. What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude. She's a ghost! Yes! Satsune Miku's a Vocaloid and not a ghost. Yeah, don't yell at me like that. I'm only a kid. Do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Looks like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe? Okay, we're gonna have to bribe this kid somehow. They're telling us something. Cody, this looks familiar. Hey, Meyer! You are, huh? You are, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. And for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this if you help me. But that's my card! By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing of the very basis of consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb! What is with this kids? What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? I don't know. Okay. Uh, no, no such thing as bad student, only bad teacher. But he needs to be taught a lesson, this student, because he's not himself. Whatever, I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble. If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on! Never a grown-up, you sure have them. Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Oh, you're a kid with you such as you are. You're an imbecile. How's that for calling you stupid, huh? My gosh. This kid has no manners and and poor taste. Makes him a dull boy. Oh boy. Let's see. What do we find? October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Hi, Penny. Hello, what brings you here? You have to arrange some stuff, huh? Yes? Like, is she talking about Ghost Mia? And Zatsune Miku? Nope, she's the same as always. Woohoo! Yeah, let's go with that. Hey, look everybody, it's Mia and not Maya, so Satsune Miku. That's gonna be on both comic strip thumbnails. Woohoo! Hello there. Have you seen that boy since then? Uh-huh. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? But his popularity had been waning recently, right? After what happened? What do you mean I don't know about Hammer? No what? Wait, now that you have to tell me, what happened with Hammer? Uh-oh, why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Let's see. Do you know anything about this? A Steel Samurai trading card. You collect those? A complete set, huh? Very well. Huh. What? What? This? Great, so you want to trade me with cards like Pokemon, is that it? Okay. Trade with you? Trade the ultra rare premium card? What do kids' team play these days? Pokemon, the Pokemon League and Yu-Gi-Oh! From the Shonen series? Trade me a Alright! Yeah, she's desperate. What is everybody getting so excited about? Okay. Thanks. An ultra rare premium steel samurai collectible card has been added. And there she goes. Uh-huh, yeah. Yeah, it does. No, it doesn't. It's confusing time. Oh. Oh boy, let's see. Outside. Studio 1. Oh no, studio main gate, my bad. Employee area, then back to the dressing room. See this card?
Yeah, so, wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me! Come on, dude!
Okay, how about a trade?
Yeah! I'll give you a samurai spear and a throw in an evil magistrate to boot!
No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. You are P card given to Cody. Right, Mia and Zatsune, we should hear what he has to say. Okay, so, you like the Steel Samurai.
He's so cool!
I guess.
You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life.
Being lectured on life by a grade schooler.
You like him too, don't you?
Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai.
So tell me, what's your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is?
I'm not going to say his kind nature, his will powers, his acting. His fighting skills. Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes.
Yeah, Wizard! The Steel Samurai always wins! Always! Check this out, it's my fan album.
What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai.
I go to every live performance.
Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public?
We always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands on the final blow. Wizard! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera.
A newest model for that camera.
You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady.
Ooh, giving it to you for nice, for free.
Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one.
Path to Glory received. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life! You were here on the day of the incident, right?
Yeah.
Did you see anything unusual? Come on, Cody. I know you got something. I know you saw something, so talk to me, buddy. Is for great justice. Well, that is true when we will say fight with honor, love, truth, and justice. We meant it. I I saw
everything.
well, we might get some useful information out of him just yet. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident?
I got here that day around 2 p.m. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. I finally got to the studio. After that what? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that.
I see. It must have been hard for you.
Man, you say those nice things, but it's all obvious you aren't speaking from the heart.
Right. Mia? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. It wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. Let's not call him then. Not so fast, pal. I heard everything. This boy's here's a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me at the precinct.
No, I ain't going.
Yeah, that didn't go so well. Oh my! What are we going to do, Mia? What? Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Ask me what? Do I really believe Mr. Powers is innocent? Yes? Of course he is! Great. Thanks, Mia. Alright. To be continued. Okay, we're going to do the trial. We're going to do this trial next. Oh my goodness. It's an investigation, and now we're going to court. Don't mind me, I'm just drinking vitamin water. October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. There's Mr. Will Powers. Oh boy. Let's go. Mr. Wright. Yes? Why do you look so... Why do I look so what? Unhappy. Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Why would... What? You're practically feeling close to him, then he's not guilty on this. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. Find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. This trial isn't going to be easy, you know. October 19th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Or should I say present? Today I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession? Are you sweating in court? How rude can't you get? You don't know me? Come on, dudes, I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai. Noob. R-O-L-F-L, I mean, sorry. Salmonella, I'm a director. Television. Are you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well, please testify to the court about the events of the day. Really, Mia? Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Huh? Right, she doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. The day of the murder. I was at the studios from around 9 in that morning. During that morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. Took a lot more than the time than I thought it would. I knew that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting with the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time? Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. The day of the murder. So, he said he was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, you were an action scene run-through. Let me press you on this. Hold it! In the employee area? That's right. It was a fighting scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. LOL. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us four. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. Wait a minute. Say that again. Everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. Hold it! What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up. The
there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them.
We had a meeting in the studio too, Taylor, so I ended up skipping lunch.
Hold it!
So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can't you believe it? That must have been tough. Yeah. Okay. Does it something about that seem odd to me? Maybe contradictory? Yeah, it does seem odd. Now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. You did it, you know, hello, you dude, hello, Jew. Did you know, like Jews or June or whatsoever. Oh boy. Okay. So, when I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Good call. Sweating like a pig, yo. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. Yummy. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean the assistant went through all that trouble, though. Brought it to the trailer. Think I could eat late. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspect as much. So, what exactly did you eat? We took one break during that evening, or during that meeting. I woofed it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. We were in the meeting until around 4.
Hold it!
What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this. Sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kinda can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? During the meeting, well, no, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs.
Hold it!
You didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not a one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? I think I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Ooh, let's press him harder, shall we? Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Well, Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break, though. Yeah, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Oh, Edgeworth is laughing. The break. Yeah, FWIW. We took a break. I have no idea what that meant. FWIW. What that sticks. I really have no idea. But it was only 15 minutes. 15.
That's only 13 and page 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio One. It's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak. If you ask me, steam! I don't think it would even be enough time for that. But that's just me. Anyway, you may begin the cross-examination. The break. I have no idea. Hold it! What time exactly did you take this break? I say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45 p.m. 2:30? That's the time of death. So we could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. Is it possible time-wise? Edgewood looks unsure. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 and page 12. Hold it! What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak? Where else? There were 2 plates on that table? Oh, right, the other one was Diva's, D. Vasquez plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes? That's quite a feat. FWIW equals for what it's worth. Ah, for what it's worth. Thanks for telling me that, Kyle. Not enough time to say, sorry, commit murder in Studio 1. Hold it! Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright. Uh-oh. We have to think about it before we give our answer. So you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? No. It's impossible for anybody to do that. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgewood? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. Oh, it's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. It's a he, not a she. And somehow, I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. Thank you very much. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows.
We have found two. We have found that there were two. Oh, sorry. We have. I'm juggling personalities. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. Therefore, I have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that it is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Eckler? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order! I see. Order will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned or recess. Terrific. October 19th, 11:04 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, Number 1. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. You were wrong? Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Not to mention Zatsune Miku. You've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. So the people in that trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. And you thought there was more to it than that. What's going to happen to me? Kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. That's right. What Mia said, and Satsune Miku. Thanks. Alright, this one's for the kids. Hope things don't look pretty grim. October 19th, 11:15 a.m., District Court, Courtroom Number 4. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hawkins to the stand. Cody, open at him. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. All right. God, please bring him a box. One of the donut crates should do. Can someone get me some coffee? Now we can see him. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hawkins. I'm in 2nd grade. I
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day!
Mr. Angela, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Witness, I mean, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just, Mr. I prefer being the gentleman, but every long day. It's a thottery. Photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify. He couldn't bring it, if you know what I mean. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it at all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. I wonder if he did have that camera on the day of the murder. Cody's camera, added to the court record. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Witness's account. His testimony. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! I had my camera with me. That would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child.
This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Okay, so he went to steal the Samurai rehearsal just once.
Hold it!
You really like the Steel Samurai, huh?
Of course I do. I take every show, and I go to all the live performances.
That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park?
Of course, duh. My dad always takes me.
Poor dad. I don't know. I found a map on the internet, and he's okay, so he said he found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. So he went through the woods, off the path, and that old lady would catch me. And he said he was going for the studio.
Hold it!
Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio?
Unusual?
Did you see this monkey by any chance?
Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted.
So you went straight to the studio. So he said he got kind of lost, though, for about 30 minutes.
Hold
it! You got lost in the woods.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. And I was relieved when I saw the blue Studios doors. But guess what happened next?
So he said he came out by the studio. There was the Steel Samurai.
Hold it!
The Steel Samurai.
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was there about something before going out. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What? Out came the bad guy.
Hold it!
What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. Oh, he's being awfully vague. Oh, come on, Mia!
Hold it!
What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move, not a bit. Like, he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor! Yes, I suppose he was. If you had your camera with you, that would have been the time of a shot?
Hold it!
If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? Listen, that killing freaked him out and he went home. Easy for you to say. You went to see the Steel Samurai just once. He was going to go for the studio in about 30 minutes. Let's see. Why would you say you would have your... Okay, that last sentence, why did you say if I had my camera with me, that would have been the time of a shot, I tell you, huh? Don't you mean, why would you say if you had your camera? Didn't you always carry it? Because I think I found this troubling.
Objection!
Cody, what you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? That's all right. I'll work with you. I was putting too much pressure on this again. What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Objection!
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child, sir! I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody... What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? Well, we do. So, you did have a camera? Did you use this camera? Well, why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules! Oh, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, let's see if we can nail him on the spot. So he had his camera with him. Okay, I don't have to press him that.
You were glued to the action so you couldn't take your eyes off it. What is it? Let me press you on this.
Hold it!
So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once?
No.
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai, he goes with a bad guy. Wham, okay? Wham.
So the bad guy attacked him first.
Yeah.
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
I kind of don't remember. I'm so busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see, and what happened next?
Then the bad guy stopped moving, is what he's saying.
Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that.
He's still being vague about this. Why would he stutter in court?
What? Don't give me that look, Pops!
How should I play this? Ooh, you know, why don't we press him hard? Because even though we have to be as gentle as an adult to kids, we have no choice. Cody.
What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah, so what?
Yet you missed the most important part.
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
Objection!
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. Yet you missed the most important part. The killing blow. Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing, of course. Why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? Mr. Wright, your answer. I am certain that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Wait a minute, why would he not watch the climax of the fight? He was not watching would he be, I don't know. If he was watching something else, why? But he said he didn't. He was watching the whole fight. Why would he be watching something else? He couldn't be watching something else. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Oh, he could not watch. Why did Cody look away from the fight? I kind of pressed it too soon. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to try to remember. Was it the photo or was it the camera? Oh my goodness. But Cody said he didn't take his eyes off this fight, but he says the spear. Why would Cody have the spear? You sure? Let's try it.
Take that!
Rolf? Can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything. No, that wasn't the spear. That wasn't the spear, Kyle. So, like I said, oh, you're saying he couldn't watch it. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear that this boy's testimony, he did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. I don't agree with Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, the camera. It was the camera. Now that Kiwi was kind of having a hard time to remember. Okay. Because I remember when he said because he always had his camera when he's still learning how to use it.
Take that!
Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? A witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Oh, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing with picking on little kids? Prissy, not picking, you insolent child! Jeez. And they call me a friendly neighborhood spider cop for nothing. Come on. It's our job to discover the truth. To expose the lies, not destroying them. Well, you could, well, more or less. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Well, Cody? Yeah. Right. We're gonna have to make him testify. Mia means business, including Satsune Miku. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hawkins testify once more. Very well. Cody, would you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Welcome to the real world. No photo. Yeah, you're right, Pop. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. No photo. Okay. He's saying the Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. Hold it! So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? So he said he held up my camera and take a picture. Hold it! Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera had too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. So you missed it.
Hold it!
When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, a first thing in the ground and the steel samurai.
So he held up the steel samurai had escaped from the clutches of the... I don't know. That's all? Oh yeah, once I got that lens open, did you really not take a picture? Not even one? Wait a minute. We gotta press him hard. He definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hawkins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye.
How did you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hawkins. It's one of my powers.
Wow!
This feels great, even in front of a kid. Woohoo! I rock! Woo!
Yeah, I took a picture.
Our answer contains your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Hold it!
You erased them?
Yeah!
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved steel samurai victorious?
Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that?
It's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? So he took a few shots, but it was too late, so he erased them? Really? You erased them? But didn't you given me this Path to Glory scrapbook? Contains photos of every victory seen in every battle of the Steel Samurai has won?
Objection!
Cody!
What? And every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Oh, right. What was it that you told me then? What exactly was it that you told me?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. With him. I got him all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? That's right. What exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hawkins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I say, don't you find this very odd? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Hold on. That's all right. Have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly wouldn't expect to see a picture of this in the album. Or picture of it. Exactly my point, Your Honor.
No way! No way!
What truth? Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... tell him what... I think I know what happened from why why he took that picture. Please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have to erase the photos he took? I think I know why. Why? Because he wanted to believe the Steel Samurai always win. But what he saw is that the Steel Samurai lose. In other words, he didn't win. Or should I say, he passed away. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone! Ever!
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order! I will all order! Witness, Cody, is this true? What did you say? Tell the court what you saw. Oh no, he's going to burst into tears because he knew deep down in his heart and what everything he believed in that the Steel Samurai lose, and what he did not actually know, it was an absolute crime. Yeah. He did not want to believe it, but he did see it. Cody, that day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. But it did
Order! Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? The Steel Samurai was the victim. I'm not saying Hammer was the victim. That would have been wrong. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order with French fries and hamburgers. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victor, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew what Will Powers' footing. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Holbag said in her testimony. She said on the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. And she said, did I see poor old Hammer? No. He already gone to the studio before she got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know.
I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo of my digital camera.
What? What? Nani? Show us, quick!
No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
No! Well, like I said, welcome to the real world, kid. Well, looking at it, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's a proof for me. I'll give it back. Mia, what? So that photo is all the evidence we need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't say why not. Let's do it. Find the inconsistency of this photo. Right here. See this number 2 mark that was covering part of the photo but not the whole thing? That's the one. Take that! Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on the gate? The number? Ah, yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Oh! I believe Mr. Edwards sees what I'm getting at. What? That's impossible! What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shot along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Right here, Studio 2. Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Because the path was blocked. Well, actually, the trailer is there. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death.
During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15 p.m. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbank, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. Objection! This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim! The victim! Or should I say, the victim! Why would he steal a samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not! Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. Okay, we have proof. Why not we show that to him, Kyle? Because this is the ultimate Arkham Universe storyline. I have proof. You do. You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they are so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. An empty bottle of sleeping pills. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle right here. An idea? Very well, let's hit it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. This court will suspend proceedings of the current trial for the day. Cody Hawkins' testimony has revealed no possibilities in this case. In fact, many things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbank may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have the time to commit murder. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. You need to reconsider your stance on this case. Momo, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor, this trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Wow, that went well. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Woo! That was a close one. You thought you were seriously going home about 3 times during the trial? Me too.
Really? You all seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Damn it! Are you sure? I wasn't kidding.
Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right, thanks.
To be continued. Wow. Unbelievable as it is, but it is absolutely true. That is incredibly amazing, isn't it? Okay, title screen. I do believe this is a great stopping point from here on out, and don't you worry, we are going to continue to pick up from where we left off, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and tell me what you guys think of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. And this is an Arkham Twin Days live stream every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Do you like it or hate it? Mash that like button or share this video if you guys love this game so much in the trial of court, such as myself. So yeah. Oh my goodness. So this is Leo Wolverine saying and speaking as always as your friendly neighborhood Spider Cop and Master Chief, who takes chances making mistakes and getting messy like peanut butter and chocolate or breakfast for dinner. When the going gets tough, the job gets it done for a breath of fresh air in Leo's Let's Plays Alliance. Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. Remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice. And see you guys next time until Tuesday for another of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy live streams where it's the full episode or split into parts. So anyways, thanks for coming to the live stream in this Ultimate Arkham Universe storyline. See ya!